So we're gonna go on a journey here. So I made some pho last year and thought, so started the whole thought process. I should start taking video of like when I'm cooking here and put it together so other people can enjoy it, because I don't really cook up recipes, I just make it happen. And so we're gonna do that. And I got two recipes I'm gonna try. Well, not really recipes, two things I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make some homemade pho and decided on what I'm gonna call a fried chicken soup. And the fried chicken, Hong Kong fried noodles, and some soup broth. And so let's start here at the store. Can't forget the carrot. Gives a little sweetness and flavor and color. They have giant carrots here, so you just take one, roast this and everything else, and throw it all together. So, grab this guy. Another thing is get the right noodles. There's plenty to choose from here. And I'm going to get some of these Hong Kong pan-fried noodles for my fried chicken soup. So the noodles for pho is actually usually frozen. Oop, never mind. Oh, Jesus. That's the noodles. So we're getting two different types of bones here. One for the beef pho, doing beef bones. I think the last time I got two, but that was for two different deals. And the other one, for pork broth, we got pork bones. It's gonna be for my fried chicken. And how many chicken bones in here? Oxtail sounds great, but duck gizzard, chicken livers, chicken heart. Let's not forget the chili. So today we're gonna try something new. I made pho homemade a couple years ago, about a year ago. It turned out pretty well, and I realized I probably should have videotaped it, and even videotape some other recipes going forward. So we'll give this a go. And the first thing is getting all your ingredients laid out. So that way you know what to work with here. So I'm starting with the ingredients for my broth, which includes some pork bone and pork skin. So I'm making two soups, one pho and one pork broth base, which I'm gonna use some fried noodles for and stuff like that. And for the pho, we get some beef bones and some short ribs, add a little bit of substance to it. And got my spices laid out, my garlic. For the pork broth, I'm gonna use some hatched New Mexico green chilies. Give that a go. And some lemongrass, little Thai flavor there. And ginger. Ginger, this is important. We're going to end up actually charring this before we put it in. So, got all this stuff together here. I'm gonna start by chopping up all the ingredients, getting them ready. And then I have the oven behind me, preheating to 450, two pans ready to go. So prep work is where it's all at. Now I forgot to mention, I never use any recipes. So this is where this is gonna get interesting. Basically, we're just gonna see how this goes. We have no idea if this is gonna turn out or not. As you can see, I have my two pans, my two pots set up here. Got my oven preheated. So, a little ginger over there, Put my onions in. Put these facing up so it'll char. I end up charring these a little bit more later on too. All right, some beef bones. Pork bones. Put one of these guys in here. All right, let that roast for about an hour. All right, now I got lots of smoky stuff. What's that? See this? Cool. So I got 2 pots ready to go. They're heating up right now, so we're going to blanch the bones. When we do that, to get rid of anything that's gonna make it foggy. Want a nice clear broth. In fact, got the other meat as well. That's all the meat. All right. Could you grab the pig skin and the beef? There should be the 2 on top, the beef short ribs. Beef with beef. Pork with pork. I have no idea how this is going to affect this broth, but so first started doing this on the stove top, but I have my handy torch. Works even better. Let's get a nice little char here. Good. works much better than a stove top. Last time I had to do this on a stove, didn't have any fluid. And this, I'm loving this. It's just an instant char. Here we have our beef broth and our pork broth, and all that junk up top. So we're trying to get rid of. This one's taking a little bit longer than this one. Bigger pot. So after that's done, we'll drop it in there, clean it out, put it back in, and we'll add all of our ingredients in and let this sit for 18 hours. All right, my cold water running and ready. Start with the first pot here. Isn't it crap? Bigger of it. That's important. Gotta rake the thongs, so I'll just pour it back in. Do that, you pour all that stuff, you just pour it out in with it. Nice clean bones. Alright, now it's time to add everything in. So here's my pork stuff. Got more ingredients in the pot here. Don't care, it'll be worth it. And beef. Stuff. Kind of top off with some water. Top off my pork broth with some water here. Now worth noting, you see this pan is almost full, and none of this is going to be eaten. This is all just for the flavor. I feel kind of bad about that. But it'll be worth it. Alright, so we have our pork broth and our beef pho broth. All of that is just for the water. That's full. So, turn this down so mid. Give that a go. Check on it in a few hours. Alright, so our pho, we got secret ingredient. Pho spice packets. It says 1 for every 4 quarts. This is at least 8 quarts. I'm gonna drop some in there. For this guy, got some cardamom, star anise. Might be a little too much cloves, so let's go with that. And other wet ingredients we'll add later on. So we'll let that simmer for freaking ages. Whew. I have 2 little broths here. A couple hours in, remove the spices, and now fish sauce. And this one, little brown rice black vinegar. Some soy sauce. This one's a little sweet, a little spicy. We're gonna add that. And the sugar.